Before you think about quitting, before you allow doubt, fear, and frustration to convince you to abandon your dream, I urge you, stop. Stop and listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. For the message you are about to hear, if you allow it to take root in your mind, can alter the course of your entire life. Many years ago, I was told the story of a man who invested everything he had in a gold mining operation. He worked tirelessly. He labored for months, digging and drilling, hoping and believing, and then he gave up. He sold his machinery to a junkman for a few $100s and walked away in defeat. What he did not know was this: he had stopped just 3 feet from gold. The junkman consulted a mining engineer. They drilled in a slightly different direction and struck one of the richest veins of gold ever discovered. 3 feet. Had he persisted, had he taken just a few more steps, his life would have been transformed forever. Deceit, my friends, is never the end. It is merely a temporary signal that something is missing in your strategy, in your belief, or in your actions. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Every great achievement the world has ever known, every inventor, every leader, every entrepreneur has stumbled, fallen, and been knocked down many times. It is not the fall that defines you. It is what you do after the fall that writes your destiny. Gentlemen, I ask you now, are you giving up because you have truly exhausted every possibility? Or are you surrendering because the road has become difficult? Ask yourself honestly, would your future self, 10 years from now, thank you for quitting? Or would he or she weep with regret that you abandoned your dream when victory was just around the corner? In Think and Grow Rich, I wrote these words: every person who wins in any undertaking must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. You must want your dream with such intensity that nothing, no defeat, no delay, no discouragement can pry it from your heart. If your desire is strong enough, you will find a way. If your faith is unwavering enough, you will manifest your vision into reality. Mark my words carefully. Temporary defeat is a teacher. It shows you that the plan you followed was not perfect, but it does not mean you are defeated unless you choose to accept defeat as permanent. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before he finally created the electric light. Had he accepted defeat at any moment before success, the world would have remained in darkness longer. You, too, must hold steady against the storm. Your mind is your master weapon, and the words you whisper to yourself daily become the blueprint of your reality. If you continue to speak the language of doubt, you will build a castle of failure, but if you affirm belief, persistence, courage, you will build a fortress of success. Tonight, I urge you, write down your goal. Write down why you started. Read it aloud to yourself with emotion, as if it has already been achieved. Repeat this every morning and every night. Do not allow fear to be the last voice you hear before sleep. Are you? Darby was the man who gave up 3 feet from gold. But later in life, Darby learned from his mistake. He went into the insurance business and, armed with the lesson that persistence pays, became one of the most successful insurance salesmen in the country, earning far more wealth than he ever would have from the gold mine. Failure taught him. Temporary defeat refined him. And his second act was far greater than anything he first imagined. I challenge you now. Will you rise after falling? Will you believe when the world laughs at your dream? Will you persist when the night is dark and no one is applauding you? Those who endure, those who refuse to surrender, they are the ones who eventually bend destiny to their will. You are closer to success than you realize. Definitiveness of decision is the foundation of greatness. Indecision and doubt are the tools by which fear conquers the soul. Decide today. Will you fight for your dream? Will you pay the price success demands? Decision backed by action, and action fueled by persistence. This is the formula that builds empires. When you feel most exhausted, that is when you are nearest to your treasure. When fear screams loudest, that is when you are closest to victory. When the voices tell you it is impossible, that is the precise moment when persistence becomes your sword and shield. You are 3 feet from gold. You are 1 step from glory. Do not turn back now. Hold the vision. Fight a little longer. Believe a little stronger. And when you finally arrive, and you will, you will realize that everything you endured, everything you suffered, everything you feared was worth it. There is greatness within you. There is power in your dreams. There is a destiny waiting only for your decision to claim it. So rise, my friend. Rise one more time and claim the life you were meant to live. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve.